Welcome to the monitoring lesson of the Symantec Endpoint Protection Cloud Product Overview training course. This is the monitoring lesson. In this lesson, you learn how to use the dashboard to monitor and report on the SEP Cloud environment. You also learn how to configure and manage SEP Cloud alerts and events. This is the Using the Dashboard topic. After completing this topic, you will be able to use the dashboard to monitor and report on the SEP Cloud environment. The following are the main components of the dashboard. The KPI bar. The KPI, or Key Performance Indicator bar, is the top horizontal bar on the dashboard. It provides an at-a-glance view of the important numerical data. Each block has a name, a numerical value, and trend data. And widgets, including device status, OS distribution, threat activity, and Endpoint Protection Cloud news. The KPI bar is the top horizontal bar on the dashboard. It provides an at-a-glance view of important numerical data. Each block has a name, a numerical value, and trend data. For certain KPIs, there is a threshold value defined. If crossed, the block gets highlighted. KPIs provide the following information: compromised devices, at-risk devices, user behavioral alerts, threat activity, and total users. The following information is displayed in the compromised devices and at-risk devices KPI blocks. The compromised at-risk devices count, and the change in the devices count in the last 24 hours. Please note, the compromised block gets highlighted if the compromised device count is greater than 1, indicating that the threshold has been crossed and needs immediate attention. The at-risk block gets highlighted if the compromised device count is greater than 5%, indicating that the threshold has been crossed and needs immediate attention. The admin can drill down on KPI blocks for a detailed view of compromised and at-risk devices. The User Behavior Alert KPI block lets you know about the users for which unusually high numbers of security events are detected. Note the following. If a user's devices are seen with more than 7 threat activities in a day, the system generates a user behavior alert. The value in the block shows the total number of user behavior alerts in the last 7 days. The trend value is the change in user behavior alerts compared to last week. There is no threshold value defined for this block. The admin can drill down on the KPI block for a detailed view of user behavior threat alerts for the last 7 days. The Threat Activity KPI block displays the threat activity events that are raised on endpoints in the last 7 days, and the change in the threat activity count in the last 7 days compared to the previous week. The Total Users KPI block displays the total user and server licenses consumed. The trend value shows the percentage of licenses used out of a total allowance. Drilling down on the KPI block redirects the admin to the subscription page. The Device Status widget lets you identify the devices that pose a security threat, so that you can take the necessary actions to mitigate the risks. You can drill down to get more information about the device in a particular state. For example, from the drill down window, you can navigate to the Groups, Users, and Devices page to see all the compromised devices, sorted by operating system and version. The possible device states are as follows. Pending. This indicates that the device enrollment and security scans are in progress. Secure indicates that the device complies with all security requirements. At risk indicates issues on the device that require your attention. For example, virus definitions are outdated. Compromised indicates that the device is infected and requires immediate resolution. Note that currently the widgets do not auto-refresh. The admin will need to manually refresh them. The OS distribution widget shows you which operating systems the devices in your environment use and how they are distributed across all devices. The inner circle of the chart represents the OS type, and the outer circle represents the OS version. You can drill down to get more information about the devices that use a specific operating system or version. The Threat Activity widget shows you how the overall threat landscape has changed over time. You can choose the time frame and monitor the data for spikes in activity. You can determine whether the overall health of your endpoints is increasing or decreasing, and you can always analyze repeating trends to find out if spikes are related to particular calendar dates or business conditions. For example, a sudden increase in threat activity might correspond to the enrollment of a large number of devices during that time. Drilling down lists the individual events that created the data. The Endpoint Protection Cloud News widget shows the latest information in the form of a calendar and keeps you informed about upgrades, maintenance windows, and other product information. Drilling down provides full details for the news articles on the selected day. You can export widget data to a PDF file or a CSV file for further analysis and reporting. The file contains a snapshot of the data at the time the file is generated. All widgets except Endpoint Protection Cloud News have the export report functionality. The PDF file contains a report with a chart and summary data. The CSV file provides raw data for further processing and analysis. To export data from a widget, on the top right corner of a widget, select the Export Data icon. In the Select a File Format to Export window, select a format and then press Export. This is the Managing Alerts and Events topic. After completing this topic, you will be able to configure and manage SEP Cloud alerts and events. Alerts let you know about important events that occur in your environment. The alert details and severity level help you decide what course of action to take. Alerts can be triggered by a single event or multiple events. Events that trigger alerts fall into one of several categories, from security issues to business conditions. For example, alerts are generated when high-risk user behavior is detected or a subscription is about to expire. Events are informational, notable, and critical activities that take place in your environment. For example, events are generated for device enrollment, scan completion, configuration changes, or subscription renewals. All events are logged as they occur and listed in the Events tab. You can expand these events to view their details and analyze them for troubleshooting and audit purposes. From the Event Details, you can navigate to a Device Details page to view the device-specific alert and event. Events are categorized based on their source, severity, and the type of information they contain. For example, a high-risk threat is detected by sonar technology. The device is in a compromised state and requires immediate attention. In this case, the corresponding event category is security, its source is sonar, and its severity level is critical. The source indicates the feature or the protection technology that raised the event. The table lists the alert and events categories. This table lists the alert and events severity levels. The Alert Details view provides further information about an alert with suggested actions to be performed. Depending upon the type of notification, the Events Details view provides further information about specific threat type, file location, threat name, action performed, and current status. You can receive automated email notifications when alerts are triggered by a pre-configured alert notification rule. The rule specifies the conditions that trigger a particular alert. Notifications are sent when the number of events exceeds the threshold limit associated with the rule. The Alert Rules tab displays a list of pre-configured alert notification rules. SEP Cloud comes with built-in alert rules, which are pre-configured and cannot be modified. But you can create custom alert rules to meet your needs, and you can add names of recipients to whom the alert notifications should be sent. See Symantec Help Center for detailed information on the types of alerts included. You can make sure that selected administrators get an automated email notification when a specific alert is triggered. You can also have notifications sent to the email address of a monitored mailbox for a help desk or other incident handling system. To add recipients to an alert notification list, go to Alerts and Events, Alert Rules, and then select an alert rule from the list. On the Notification Settings page, under Recipients, select Add Recipients. In the Add Recipients, Select Administrators window, select one or more administrators, and then press Add, or under Monitored Mailboxes, type the email address and press Add. The alert email notification contains information about the alert, plus a link to view additional alert details in SEP Cloud. You should take immediate action if a device is at risk or compromised. Different remediation and troubleshooting options are available depending upon the device platform. Running Fix Now does the following. Enables all the protection settings that are disabled by the user on the device. No action is performed if you have disabled the protection settings using the device details page. It forces a quick scan on the device if a scan hasn't been performed in the last 72 hours. A quick scan only scans the important locations of your computer that the viruses and other security threats most often target. A quick scan takes less time to run than a full system scan because it does not scan your entire computer. Windows devices always run a quick scan immediately after new definitions are downloaded. But if the device is not idle, the scan may be delayed. Fix Now forces the scan even if the device is not idle. It also runs Live Update and downloads the latest virus definitions if the virus definitions are more than 5 days old. When the problem is fixed, the device status changes to secure. You need to refresh the device details page to view the updated device status. In this lesson, you learned how to use the dashboard to monitor and report on the SEP Cloud environment, and how to configure and manage SEP Cloud alerts and events.